Hey Christina, welcome to the Body Conscious Show. How are you today?
Hi, Ali. Very well. Thank you for having me at the show.
Word on the street is that you have just completed 2 weeks of your online coaching program with me. How do you feel about that?
Good question, Ali. Good question. So it has been an interesting journey, search journey, because 14 days is just the beginning. But it has had its challenges and its benefits and its advantages, and it has been really, really, really good overall. No complaints. You have been great.
Okay.
So, yeah, it has been fantastic. First 2 weeks has been great. The results so far have been fantastic. Obviously, starting into something like online coaching, it has its challenge on the first day because you need to weigh yourself, you need to measure yourself. So it is realization time, like slap, slap, slap. But once you start and you're really dedicated and getting into it, it has been wonderful.
So, Christina, tell us what made you realize that online coaching actually goes beyond a simple 2 hour, 3 hour session with somebody looking over a screen while you exercise. Tell us how you felt about that.
So the realization came the day I measured myself. So on the first day, the weighing for me, because I'm somebody that I weigh myself regularly. Just weighing myself was okay, just another day. But actually to share that with my coach and to take measurements, which the measurements was something that I hadn't done before, in order to ensure that a progress is done, or goals are achieved, and goals were set, of course, with realistic goals, because I think it's about more incorporating activity into your lifestyle rather than achieving a goal and then going back to the old ways. So it's about changing the ways and working with somebody towards that. The way you would work on to learn a language or something else. So it's a daily routine of seeing and actually understanding what you're eating, how you're eating, and weekly weighing and measuring myself. So that is a process that I wouldn't have done before. That is a process that for me was unique, and went together with the online coaching. And for sure, what I find very interesting in this is it does go beyond the set hours a week. So it goes beyond that. You make a buddy. You have a buddy that goes through the journey with you, and that is very important. I would consider, and maybe that is something a little bit extreme, but I would consider a coach, like a personal trainer like you, really somebody that helps psychologically as well, and helps the coaches, or
Yeah,
the trainees,
yeah, that
the
makes
smart
sense.
people, to really, really, really understand themselves and then move past the issues they're having. So, is it overeating? Is it the patterns, and break those patterns? And that is very important. And that is, for me, the realization that came very on the first couple of days. Of course, day 4, I think I had a little bit of, oh no, I don't really want to do this. I'm not really sure. What did I sign up for? No, no, no. I want to eat everything. I want to sit on my couch. But when the results started coming in after the first week of hard work, it paid off. It really paid off, and I'm really looking forward to Friday's weigh-in and measurements as well.
It looks like so far your training program has been a combination of one session as a group online boot camp and two sessions with one-on-one coaching where you do the workouts, a combination of strength sessions as well as heat sessions. Tell us how you feel about them, if there are any differences or similarities that you've noticed and would like to share with the audience.
So, similarities. You are there both times. That's the similarities. And they're both online. That is the only similarities I would say.
Oh, wow. Okay.
In terms of the reason why I'm saying that is because they both have for me, they're both very different. So, Saturday group team bootcamp is a fantastic group of ladies and sometimes men. That Joey. And I think the motivation, the energy comes through. So it is more about motivating yourself to do more. So you're more independent, I think, in a team, on the team hour, on the group hour. I am more independent. So I know I need to put in the work to get the results.
Yeah.
I know that Ali doesn't have 50,000 eyes for everyone. He will catch me for sure. But I know I have to do it and I have to push myself. And at the end of those workouts, I feel really good. I feel very motivated and good pat on my back when I complete them and I know I've done well. At the end of those workouts, I know whether I've pushed myself or I had more. So that is something for me, and they're very important. Like I love them. I started with them, so I love them. Having the one-to-one sessions are helping me definitely to ensure my posture, my structure, my technique gets better and better, or is correct on exercises I do. So one-to-one really pushes me for that because you see everything I do. You know you can really push me and tell me. And one-to-one as well help because you of course push more, a lot more. No. Never just the hour. You push a lot more. You push on how many sets. You push on the strength. You find creative ways to motivate me and to push me to work out more and to sweat. And it's about that. So on the one-to-one, I have to admit, is not something I really have to think about. I just think of my structure and that's it. On the other, on the team one is where I'm thinking, yes, push. It's more, sorry, I spoke to you in Greek again. I keep on speaking to people in Greek. This is not the way it should be.
It's fine.
But yeah, so I think that is for me what really makes both extremely good, extremely motivational, and I love the group chat with the rest of the members on the Saturday boot camps because you do motivate yourself. You say, oh, look, other people are going through the same things as well. You do realize you're not alone in this. Yeah. Which one-to-one sessions sometimes you can be like, oh, but you do know there are people that are actually going through the same thing as you, swearing the same way at their trainer, so consistency.
So, Christina, tell us about the communication process. In terms of right now, you're working off a computer, you're always connecting with me, for example, online. What about the process on WhatsApp or over the phone? How are you finding that in terms of sharing information about what you're eating, habits around at home, your routine. Walk us through that in terms of how you're benefiting or how challenging it is in that sense, please.
So the normal sessions, so the coaching sessions and the group boot camp, uh, through the internet. I have a big screen. I'm very fortunate. So I have a big screen. I can see very well myself and you. So it has been working extremely well for me. I sometimes spy as well the other girls on a Saturday. I'm like, no, no, no,
Phone
better.
police.
Normally, I do that after. So on the smaller videos that
Yeah.
you post, I'm like, yeah, no. I was jumping on that exercise, and she wasn't. Great. So yeah, so that has been fantastic. So in terms of other days and food and everything, so for me, I find it a little bit challenging to keep food diaries that many people do, or to use apps that you add your food and all of this. So it works absolutely perfect. The fact that I can just take a picture, share it with you. You know, you can give me your feedback, or before I go to do, you know, any kind of exercise or other activity, you know, we can discuss, you can give me your feedback, you can tell me, you know, over WhatsApp, of course, and, you know, you can give me your feedback to say, oh yeah, why don't you try this or why don't you try that? And that's very, very important to have that. And it's how I mentioned before, I think it's more like a coaching buddy
Yeah.
rather than just somebody to tell you do this, do that, see you in a week or see you in a month.
Yeah.
That we're going to weigh you again or to. So it's about every step of the way. Also, when you have a bad day and you want to eat everything, even a message then to say, all right, I'm about to attack everything that there is, and then at least you can have the conversation. And for me, how my eating has changed, and it's not just in the last 2 weeks, because I think we have to disclose that we've known each other for the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, more than 4, I think. But anyway, so we've been training together before, face to face in Dubai. So how it has changed my eating throughout this time is conscious. So I'm eating more consciously,
Yeah.
and I think this is the most important thing. So even when you are pig it out, we say in Greece. So you feel like, okay, today I'm gonna eat the whole world. Do it consciously. So be aware. Be aware that, okay, I'm eating this today, but then, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and do it. Not just say do it. And don't lose focus, don't lose. And when you have how did I call you, a coaching buddy, that can actually work. And when you have the mind frame, because now that we disclose the 4 years, people can say, oh, what about before? Well, before, for me personally, was very different, because my mind, my goals, my effort wasn't necessarily going there 100%.
I get you.
I was doing the exercise to do the exercise and just move. Now it's a goal, it's a lifestyle, it's a very different way that I'm using your services to achieve what I want.
Wow, that's really remarkable. Thank you so much for sharing all that with us. Your feedback has been amazing. I'm sure a lot of people, our audience, will actually benefit from that, to see what you have achieved and how your journey has come through. Me, on my end, it's been a pleasure to be involved at the very least, and I can't wait to see you get that 100 burpee challenge as discussed, and looking forward to many more hours of workout with you, and hope to see you soon.